Hello there. I'm George Putnam. I'd like to begin with a fact, a simple yet shocking fact. It is this: a flood tide of filth is engulfing our country in the form of newsstand obscenity and is threatening to pervert an entire generation of our American children. We know that once a person is perverted, it is practically impossible for that person to adjust to normal attitudes in regard to sex. Yet much of this material has been described as an illustrated, detailed course in perversion, abnormal sex, crime, and violence.
Now, this is the first thing I'm talking about, the perversion for profit industry. I want to make sure the models that I chose would never, ever assimilate to that stupid garbage, ever. So once again, they may have some extremely good things to say, but as usual, they have some real nice perversion for profit people that exploit themselves. And I just want to make sure it's not one of the models that I personally chose for my series titled Every Woman is Beautiful, for the She Is Woman. But, once again, we're going to have a huge amount. It's up. See that? Okay, the average height of a child would be about excuse me, ma'am, how high is the average child when he's the age of 10 years old? About so high, right? So you see their most destructive, sexually perverse garbage is spewed about right in these locations. So, once again, here's what I constantly found out. And make sure that none of the models I chose were stupid enough to actually expose themselves through any of these disgusting, idiotic publications, which do leave nothing but each man that touches one, walks away with one, feels like a mental deficient that is womanless for life, convincing themselves they somehow like a woman, correct? Can you agree with me, ma'am? Please don't laugh too hard, but can you agree with that? So like I had said, they keep their most despicable, heinous garbage right out in the open in public. But they also have extremely good things. What do you have that's really good to look at, ma'am? Okay. Oh, well, she knows not to speak English. That means that she actually does speak English well enough. So like I said, I just want to make sure that none of the actual models that I personally chose were overtly exposing themselves through ignorance and stupidity through the leftist liberal media itself, which I have walked over and looked. I don't see any of the women that I deduced out of the couple few thousand. Oh, wait a minute, that looks like one, but then no, I think I told her for 10 years, can you be the most sought after? Who is this person? Do you know? Excuse me, man, do you know who this person is? No? Okay, you don't know that person, all right. But either or, I still think it's sort of stupid. You like a woman, you run over, yeah, I like a woman, oh! And right there, you're tagged as being womanless. And then these idiotic jerks mistreat you wherever you frickin' go to. As usual. Now, once again, after crossing the street and talking with a 100% specialist in the field, one daily for men was the suggested vitamin and pill form of choice. Again, I pass this rack right here where you'll find a wound-up hedonistic culture of death, which attempts to insult and subvert any individual that looks upon any of these images whatsoever, and challenge them through ignorance and stupidity to attempt to somehow procreate because they've seen items or images of other individuals, which is something I do not do. I do not attempt to issue any of these subverted type of images for people to actually be affected by. I do not in any way condone or encourage the actual visual effect that any of these items could actually have upon people. And the last thing I would do if I could, I would ask that I could purchase all of it, put it in some sort of area, and have it disposed with. Why? Because it just puts the wrong idea in individuals'